Guys, I can't believe it, but we actually have new fusion monster and fusion recipe in Summoners War. When was the last time we actually get this? That is crazy. Free to play friendly content as well. Or you guys will be getting these two monsters on the screen right now. And a lot of you guys will be building a free Suki from the fusion recipe as well. And that is amazing for those Suki enjoyer in Guild War offense because it is one of the way to deal with Kinky in Guild War defense. So we have new fusion monster and fusion recipe. We have Dokkaebi Lord and Dokkaebi Princess and Sapsari. So that's probably going to be the dog that comes with the princess. We have some SWC info, but the most important part is, oh my god, this mind-blowing art here. Wow, that looks amazing. Big shout out to our team because that looks so good. I love these more cultural monster and the vibe. The Lord, he's gonna be doing some insane damage, and the princess and dog is extra cute as well. And remember, with the dog right there, the possibility for all different transport to turn him into some other animal is viable as well. So now these monster were inspired by Korean culture and folktale representing the goblin in the story. Man, goblin looking kind of big in Korean culture, huh? So he's gonna be an HP type monster, and they hope that it's gonna be very good in various PvE and PvP content with it high sustain and powerful damage. That's a bold claim. He better be good and not be irrelevant. And we have a support type monster for the 4-star as well. And oh, interesting. It's a team of a little girl and a big dog. We imagine of something like this. If the princess is in danger, the dog will protect the princess by fighting for her. Oh, that's something pretty cool. That's like the bird guy from the Assassin's Creed collab, but they attack together. So now if the princess is dying, then maybe the dog will protect her. Interesting. So let's see here. The Dark Dokkaebi Lord 5-star Dark Monster, skill 1, deal damage according to max HP, and stun with a 30% chance. That's a pretty good PvP skill right there, and with skill up potentially going up to 50% chance. Skill 2, attack the enemy to inflict damage by 15% of your max HP. It sounds like a Molong Arnold Skogo kind of damage type. The true damage, ignoring defense, fixed amount every single turn, and also steal one buff from the enemy. Oh, and leave a branding effect for 2 turns if the enemy has no beneficial effect. I hope the branding will come after the strip and not only branding when there's no buff to steal. But I hope it means he will steal the buff, hopefully immunity, and then brand the enemy target, but then the branding comes after the true damage. It would be so cool if the branding comes before the damage. why is the why is the debuff that is like it's like the Bay? He can defense break and brand only after he have done the damage, which is kind of weird. So you hope to violent proc every turn. But the passive secret spell, ooh, increase your attack bar by 10% whenever the enemy recover the HP. Oh, so if let's say an AoE heal from the enemy, 4 target get healed, he get 40% attack bar. Ooh. In addition, recover the HP of the ally with the lowest HP status by 10% when you gain a turn. 10%? Only 10%? No cleanse, no shield, no whatever? My mind is spoiled by the stupid rat, Rakuni. Okay? Rakuni take a turn, boom, 15% heal, cleanse 2 debuff, he attack, boost some attack bar of somebody else or himself, which is kind of ridiculous. So when this guy gain a turn, he just do a little bit of healing, maybe he stun, maybe he brand. And I hope he does good damage with the skill too, okay? I hope. But 15%, if he's built with like 40k, which is like the average for most speed HP, decent rune, bruiser type, HP type unit, 40k. You're doing 5,000, 6,000 damage with that skill too without branding. Is that really that good? Not exactly sure. Is he useful in any PvE at all? Come to us. Are you serious? This gonna do anything for PvE? Uh, I think Vermo's still gonna be the true Dark King, okay? But in PvP, I think it's gonna be a decent bruiser for guild content, that's for sure. Can he tank Kinky? Not too sure. No cleanse, no special sustain passive against defense break, all that good stuff. Not exactly sure about that, but we shall see. That skill 1 gonna be interesting with the stun. But let's take a look at the 4-star monster, which most of you guys will be building as well. Skill 1, bring it here. Attack the enemy and create a shield equal to 10% of your max HP on the ally with the lowest HP status for 1 turn. That's pretty good. In addition, the dog will attack the enemy and absorb the target attack bar with a 70% chance, 30% chance attack bar absorption if you gain a turn while under inability. Ooh, so when she's stunned and she gain a turn, something will happen. The dog will attack the enemy, but probably going to be randomly and absorb the target attack bar. If they have immunity, then you don't absorb anything. So you can get the next turn back faster. Oh, that is rather interesting though. Okay. Run, skill 2, AoE damage will hit 2 times and defense break for 2 turns with a 50% chance. I hope the chance go up to like 70% maybe. That's not bad. AoE defense break is always welcome. Goal, please. Grant immunity to all allies and increase their chance of landing critical hit for 2 turns. Only critical hit though. Immunity, not bad. But she's probably going to be the only unit in the game right now that can buff immunity and critical hit for 2 turns. And that will make her the safest unit to use to buff crit rate in the Steel Fortress dungeon. Because for the speed team nowadays, there'll be a chance that you will lose because the skill just doesn't line up properly and then the boss puts so much debuff on you. But if you have this girl and then they buff her crit rate buffer because she's the crit buffer in the dungeon, so her AI is going to be good for the buffing crit rate part, and she's going to buff immunity and critical hit for 2 turns, and that's going to protect you really, really well. And her AoE defense break is going to be great for clearing trash wave if she decides to use that. And skill 1 is whatever. Okay, skill 1 is more of a PvP skill, I think. Not bad though. Shield return and potentially attack by absorption, even if she get control. But in guild content, usually the water unit will be Miyang or Vigor. They will most likely not gonna put her under the stun debuff. So she's gonna get defense broken and destroyed. But then with immunity, maybe it's not gonna be that bad against Vigor. So I think the 4-star unit is actually kind of decent for PvP content and potentially a very good option for the not Steel Fortress. Why do I keep saying Steel Fortress? For the spiritual abyss. Okay? Interesting, huh? As I mentioned before, the Dokkaebi Princess has a skill that has a unique mechanism with the dog attacking the enemy and also grant immunity and chance of landing a critical hit, but no attack buff, which means you will not do the run very, very fast without attack buff. I'm not too sure about that, but she's going to be a great unit for your spiritual realm if you want to run to be safer. To find out about each unit, please try it out once the update goes live. All right, I will make sure to give you guys a solid review of these 2 units. Probably going to make them pretty much instantly to see how strong they are. We can tell many of you be visiting the Fusion Hexagram after the update, after so many years. Okay, the Fusion recipe for these monsters, 3-star unit, nothing too crazy right there. You probably have seen most of these before. We also have the recipe for the Suiki, which I think is going to be a lot of people's destination as well. We've organized the Fusion recipe in the table below for your convenience. What is this? This is just the word form, and this is the picture form, right? And then this is how you get these units. So you have to summon Water Imp Champion, Water Giant Warrior, Wind Mummy, and Wind Frankenstein. Good luck with that, guys. I hope you guys have these units ready to go. And that is pretty much it. All right, looking forward to it. Oh my, new Fusion recipe. Can this dark guy be really good in any particular scenario? I'm not too sure about that just yet. The only thing I can see right now is probably in a Leo team as a Dark Bruiser, but is he that special compared to other unit? He doesn't bring any defense break. He only brings branding on a cooldown. Not sure how long is the cooldown. I hope it's short so that we can use that skill 2 more frequently, because the skill 1 is mainly for the stun and his healing is he only heal 1 ally. So he feel like a Perna, you know? A Perna skill 1 can stun, I think with a better chance. A Perna skill 2 can strip and it only strip. But it strip and then do very good damage as well. This skill can strip, do small damage, and a branding. Skill 3, he can heal. Perna can heal, but the entire team, he can gain attack bar though. Maybe the attack bar again is going to be the cool part. when you bring him against healer comp, when he keep healing, he keep gaining turn and he stun them when he gain the turn between, which can be interesting. The 4-star unit, can't wait to use that. Can't wait to try that in dungeon. Can't wait to try the AoE defense break in guild siege content. We need more good 4-star unit for siege offense because it's always a chance to find a good team for siege offense for 4-star. So this is gonna be the new info for the fusion monster. Can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.